Upon leaving the 173rd Infantry, Wali-G decides to become a river rat and drift for peace.
John Napier, a raft guide from Utah, was navigating the Mississippi River from the headwaters to New Orleans. Unfortunately, Napier got stuck in Red Wing in the snowstorm of November 2003. Due to marriage, Napier was not able to finish this quest. Napier presented DriftRadio.com in La Crosse, Wisconsin with a mobile studio during Oktoberfest 2004. Don Quixote sat quietly in the parking lot for 5 years. On a bet in a day or three, La Crosse citizens set out on a modern Mark Twain adventure with their iPhone 3GS. Don Quixote raft shack boat was 16 feet by 12 feet, had 20 55-gallon barrels underneath. We started off thinking that we could just float down the river, no problem. The river would just push us along. Didn't turn out that way. We actually had to get towed from the French Island down to Bikini Yacht Club in La Crosse. Fortunately, we had friends and family in the neighborhood and helped get us going, you know.
Grassroots war on terror, Wali-G utilizes America's strongest cars. Free speech, good old-fashioned American spirit.
September 11, 2009, getting pulled towards the Bikini Yacht Club.
We're gonna crack the whip on these guys and send them south!
This myth of Mississippi River currents going down and taking y'all fast and shit, that stuff is not true, dude. We're not even moving really, dude.
Yeah, what did we just pull off here of half hour's worth of rowing? How far did we go?
We got like maybe, I'd say like 500 feet. You gotta get either more stronger or a better engine, dude, because we're not drifting fast enough. We can stay overnight as long as we don't stay 14 days.
Wow, 14 days.
I don't think we're gonna stay that long, man.
Dang. Dad called 8:30 in the morning, dang. September 18th, 2009. Friday. It's Friday! Yay! Play the background music. Hey. Top of the Rock in Brownsville. How many hours were we on the river?
4, I believe.
4 or 5 hours to get from La Crosse down to Brownsville.
Fortunately, people were there to help us out as we went.
Let the river take you to Lansing.
There's a little slough here. You'll never figure this out. Stay away from that slough.
I'm gonna have to watch the video.
And you can get fuel there.
Okay.
That way you can hop up and go to Cabela's. Get some more supply.
Learning as you go. You gotta talk to everybody.
Watch out for Asian carp.
I just want to go fishing. I'm going fishing I'm going fishing. I'm going fishing. Yes, I'm going fishing. Yes, I'm going fishing. Check and make sure my bait's still good. Heading down 61.
Main question is, where are we going to get an engine? You know, we need to get down to New Orleans, and currently the 5.5 ain't going to cut it.
Lansing, Iowa.
I'm going fishing.
Eye up, clean up, maybe make it to shore, throw it away, you know?
Hey, I gotta ask you guys, what about taking a dump off the side of the boat? I mean, you know.
The key to unlocking the Don Quixote from the upper Mississippi was found at the Safe House Saloon in Lansing, Iowa. The levee of fortune broke open when a man named Red empowered the Don Quixote with a 25 horsepower outboard. The biker liked the crew's get her done attitude, so he donated an engine he wasn't using. After searching for over a week for the right engine, the Don Quixote finally picked up the most crucial piece for making it to New Orleans. Doubters on the website, and also on the raft, they were starting to believe that the Don Quixote might have a chance. Thanks, Big Red and Big Zeke. Picked up a chiropractor from La Crosse, Dave Wiley.
We got a local tour guide. Hell yeah, off the fly.
They're going down the river on this raft and asked if I wanted to go, you know, and they said, we'll take you down to Prairie, so here I am.
That Mississippi River keep on rolling. Fill our house with Mississippi mud. If you don't get the higher ground, then an old surely drown. Lord save us from that Mississippi mud.
Eric, tell me something about yourself.
I was up north working a dead-end job. Met up with Mike the day before he left. He invited me to come along on this trip. I told him, no, can't do this, man. Just got home from West Coast, digging being with my family again, you know, seeing my old friends. Went to work that night. All this music came on my MP3 player. Name of the boat was in one song, the Don Quixote, you know, Proud Mary comes on, or New Orleans.
We used some tent posts.
Wait it out, man. We're in windy conditions right now. We can't really travel worth for it.
Why do you spite a southern wind?
Dude, I'm gonna open up a daddy daycare center, man. It's McDonald time. McDonald had a pond. E-I-E-I-O.
$15, 17 miles.
So we have the 6-gallon tank over there.
Your professor for today, Eric.
Yep. We went from mile 580.7 to 566.1. That's 14.6 miles. 6 gallons comes out to 2.43 miles per gallon.
That isn't very good, kids.
7 times 40, $280 or
$280 approximately from Bellevue to Hannibal. 624 gallons of gas is we're going to need to get to New Orleans here. Around about $1,873. $1,873 is the cost for us to get from Bellevue, Iowa down to New Orleans. That is a lot of money right there. Stay tuned for the next show. Story problems will be calculating hair growth on the chinny chin chin. Peace. We're just giving a feast here. Some random picnickers decided to help support our cause by giving us a whole ton of food. Awesome. It's I-80 across intersecting highways right here. Ord, Iowa, October 4th, 2009.
Mark Deach here.
I wish I could go with him, but
Went to high school with him. He went off to work for John Deere. Made sure our handle that we had to improvise is going to stay. He'll retune our engine for us down here in the Quad Cities. Yeah, that's a reporter from the Hawkeye. And that was our kept calling us honey this whole trip here. We had to listen to that crap all the way down the rivers.
Kind of like a shack on a raft.
Eric and I built a exact replica of the Don Quixote. So anyways, we need more hydrodynamics on the next one. That's the only difference between this boat and this boat. And if we can find super huge bottles of pop, I think that's what we're gonna make it out of next. Like get like fucking 200-gallon bottle of pop and put it underneath, and a couple of Budweiser kegs in the back.
So we might have to burn this thing.
This is actually caused by a small tug barge.
Yeah, it only had 2 barges on it.
Most of the barges send the water straight back behind them and creates chaos. This guy's spreading it to both sides. It's like the most... sound. There's a banging sound. That's pretty much the barrel we think got punctured a couple of days.
We done yet?
You gotta beware of the cougars on the river. They will rip your heart out if you're lucky. We narrowly escaped Hannibal, Missouri, actually, because of at least 4 different cougars that were tracking us. And they like the taste of Mark Twain. Yeah, they're looking for some Sawyer. That sounds good.
So gather around and raise your glass and voices and enjoy that bluegrass music while you live.
Took me about 1,600 miles. I think I finally figured out what they meant by crazy.
Now all you can hear is the faint whispers of death through the fog.
And into Baton Rouge, a strange 30 miles or so. We had cold winds, hot winds, fog, rain, more fog, rain, sun, fog, rain, rain, fog, sun. And then we got cows coming out of the mist. Then we got mystery buoys following us. Those also coming out of the mist. We had a red buoy following us for a good 2 miles. What else? Oh, we've seen 2 grounded barges as well. One coming out of the mist. I think the cows might have had something to do with that one.
Hey, it's raining again.
Man plus building. Here with Hannah, our couchsurfing.org host. Appreciate the hospitality, Hannah.
Nice.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana, December 2009. Cruising through, head to the coffee shop. Tooling through campus shortly. Love the trees down here. It's, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. with ocean liners now. December 12, 2009. Louisiana, Mississippi River, Eric Field, navigating, driving.
It's like a puddle of gaseous water out here. We can't, we're in a puddle.
Saying we can't travel in that? Sounds like there's a barge over there. We just gotta listen for the barges. Make sure we move out of their way two miles ahead of time.
The biggest problem is the fact that we just crash into all this, like, industry that sticks out on the river. And all of a sudden it just comes out of the fog and it's like, there's no way to get around it. And then we've caused an oil spill, fire explosion.
Much pain and unhappiness. December 13th, Sunday, 2009. December 14th, 2009. Less than 80 miles away from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Put the shotgun out, Eric.
We don't have one.
Oh.
There they go.
Pretty sure I'd hit something, actually.
Yeah, we could probably get one.
Probably get 4 of them at one time.
Yep. There they go. Alright.
Alright, back to work.
Me, I'm sitting here in my underwear, and I'm talking to the plants. Yeah, boy, what over there?
Wild. Louisiana. Middle of nature.
A little quiet goes a long, long way. I don't like to be alone. But the TV ain't worth watching. No one to call on the telephone. I wish I could change some things I've done, but I know I can't. No, I know I can't. So I'm sitting here in my underwear.
Got about maybe 15 miles to go at most. Pretty much there, just have to park tomorrow.
Keep 'em happy every day.
December 17th, 2009. Fine. New Orleans. Drifting for peace.
It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming.
Trying to get up in the Lake Pontchartrain. Some of the company that we had to deal with right Yeah, this is the new crew right here. You guys don't be trying driving it upstream. I appreciate that. I'd like to thank Pang. I'd like to thank Eric. You have to deal with me for 14 weeks straight. That's pretty impressive. We didn't hurt each other, which was great. Nobody died. And we had a common goal to get this thing done. 3 different backgrounds, people, and we decided to come together and work and entertaining ourselves in life, and this is what resulted. I'd like to thank the Nunmacher and Mua families, Steindorfs, TD from John's Bar, Dave Wiley, Red from Lansing, Iowa.
Deech was a big sponsor for us. Fritz, the Frank Burgess family, Mark Z for the fishing equipment. Thanks, Calvin. Under the Hill Saloon, thanks for the great night out. Seth Libby and the Liberals, Mayhem String Band, Dennis Stromock for his inspiration of making this a music quest. National Geographic, thanks for throwing this in your video. All the people that donated housing, rides, food on this trip, up and down the river. It's unbelievable. Awesome. To Driftin' Ole Miss, I hope it's up to your specifications, and just go on your own quest and have a good time. Peace.
Other boats didn't make it that were trying. We made it. I think I'm gonna have separation anxiety with the boat here.
I think you'll adjust.
Okay. It's kind of a burden off the shoulders right there. Well, I hope we did you well, John Napier. I hope we did the journey as well as we would have hoped we could do it. And yep, we're passing it on to Nate Kirkfield. Closing thoughts. SurferRadio.com, just below Lake Pontchartrain, December 2009. This is it. This is the end of the journey. Made my business, good to my word. So I take a boat to New Orleans. Brother Dave, Brother Brad, showing up. I'm gonna back this thing up probably about 15 years. Get the fuck out of here.
And then here we go into the original networks of communication in America, which was basically the taverns.